Hi again guys, I'm back with another unboxing. This one's come from WitEden.com. I haven't bought from them for a while because a couple of reasons. I've heard some people having problems with their service, like they've received wrong items and they won't exchange them and things like that. But there's a couple of puzzles in here you can't get anywhere else, so I wanted to get them. So let's see what we've got in here. A load of empty plastic bags of packaging. The first one out of the box is... Aha, that's good. Roadblock 3 puzzle. So that's good because I've got a little bit of story behind this. So basically, if you've seen any of the 3x3x9 Super puzzle series or 3x3x9 cubic puzzles or anything of that series, you'll know that there's quite a few of them. I don't have all of them in my collection yet. I want all of them, but of course, because as I've said many times, I collect puzzles as well as solving them. So I was looking around the WitEden website because most of these puzzles aren't available anywhere else anymore. Some of them are, but most of them aren't. And I discovered there's a new puzzle on there that I haven't seen before, WitEden Roadblock 3. So straight away, I placed the order. So here it is. Looks interesting. So let's see if we can figure out what's going on here. We've got a central layer around there, which is very much like the original Roadblock, but let me just grab the Roadblock puzzle so you can compare that actually. So here's the WitEden Roadblock 1, which is this. It's kind of like a bandaged 5x5 actually, or even a bandaged 9x9 is what I actually meant there. But anyway, so I've just noticed I haven't actually quite got it in a solid state because there's no single layer around the centre that is turnable, so I need to rotate, say, the orange face there, centre there, or something like that. But anyway, you can see that if it was correct, you'd have an entire band solved, and when it's in this configuration, I can't actually turn anything that direction. What I have to do is move edges around. Say I can move this edge around to this position, and then I'd be able to split that up if the centres were right. So that's the kind of thing that's going on with that layer. And of course, the same will apply. I'll have to move this edge down to there. So if I could, so if I start in this position, obviously I can rotate these to split those pieces up. But I can't do anything with these edges up here. So, but if I was to bring that blue-orange edge down to there, I can then split it up. What else we've got going on here? We've got these rotated centre on the top here, which wouldn't matter. I can't rotate that into a position that would allow me to split those up, so that's fine. And of course, the other difference is the corners are split. Whereas on the original Roadblock, they're all, you've got one big 3x3 corner, which is all kind of bandaged together. Whereas this, when I say 3x3, these are all kind of split 3x3, so it works like a regular 3x3 cube. And as always, do the sex move 6 times, and back to the starting position. Does everything a regular 3x3 will do as well in that condition. So once you've got a scramble, you also scramble it like a 3x3 just to try and make things a bit harder. And so yeah, but so the difference here is that these 3x3 corners are all also split into 3. So hence the Roadblock 3. So it's kind of like the Roadblock 3, the Roadblock 1, except the corners are all split as well. Which actually reminds me, if you've ever seen my video about how to make all this puzzle series out of just a few puzzles, you may remember I actually claimed to have invented a Roadblock 3 at the time, because I took the Roadblock 2, which I don't actually own yet either, and inserted split corners into the top layer of that to turn it into what I called the Roadblock at the time, the Roadblock 3. So it's kind of similar to this. It's not actually quite the same, I don't think. It may well be actually, it just might be the centres that rotated, so maybe I did invent it. Maybe they got the idea from me, who knows. But anyway, it looks like a wonderful puzzle, and I'm very much looking forward to playing with this one. So I'm very happy to have this one in my collection, and I'm very happy that they've finally released this one. And I'm also very happy that I happened to be looking around the website and spotted it at the time, because I don't visit WitEden.com very often. So yeah, I think it's time we get this one scrambled up. And what I will do is exactly what I was saying. I will get all the edges. Let me just see. How am I going to split up the corners? In fact, because they're all blocked by an edge piece. So how can I fix that? I need. Oh, I see. So I've got two of the right edges, so I guess, so what I need to do is bring up edges from the bottom layer, and then I can turn these top layer corners. So let's get all the edge pieces split up and scrambled first, and center pieces, and then I will move on. So obviously I only need the edge pieces that are split vertically from this place, so they come down they're all split vertically, obviously, depending which your point of view is, but I need the edges that all split in kind of the two colour plane, whereas this one here is split across the single colour red face. This edge, this red and blue one, those are the ones I need to split up at the moment. These other ones will split up when I split up the corners. So let's move each of these corners, edges in turn into this centre layer, and mix them up a little further, and then swap with another one, etc., to get all those scrambled. And get some from this layer, and a green orange one, and I think that's the last one of those. But I just want to do a couple more with ones that have already been scrambled, so to speak, to make sure they're all well mixed in. And that should about do that, I think. So then, oh, I've messed up my corners a little bit, haven't I? Oh. Okay, so I need to kind of just solve those slightly. So what I need to do is bring all of those into alignment in this top layer, bring in those edges that line up with them. So that's one there and one there, and that should, there we go, do it. So what I will do, in fact, is give it a good scramble there, do a couple of cuboid algorithms to swap things around, and then scramble them again. Okay, and then bring in some of these that is yet to be scrambled corners, and do similar things again. So we started there, so one more time, and another corner down here, and we've got all the edges done. We have another corner section there. They're all actually, you can see the edges aren't scrambling that well because there's obviously only two colours of those, so they're not looking as scrambled as you might imagine they need to be, which is fine. I might mess that up there, to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, I did indeed. I thought so, but not a problem. Messed up my cuboid algorithm there, but I just need to bring some more pieces back into this layer. Where's the edges? There. And one last time, and I think we'll call that scrambled. Everything's split up. As I said, there's only 2 colours of these, so you're going to end up with sections like this that aren't necessarily looking fully scrambled. I think that's going to be perfectly normal on this one because of the different types of pieces. But yeah, then you give it a good old 3x3 scramble, and that should just about be ready to go. So I'll go away, give this a solve, and I'll come back with some more thoughts once I've done that. Okay then, so the Roadblock 3 is now solved again, as you can see. What a great little puzzle this is. I thoroughly enjoyed solving this one. Probably took me about half an hour, maybe 3/4 of an hour the first time round, and a little bit quicker the second time. Part of the challenge was trying to figure out the order to solve it in, which is quite a common feature of this entire series of puzzles, and what makes it quite fun, I think, or a lot of fun, I think. But yeah, the quality is superb, as with this entire series of puzzles from WitEden, and they really just feel excellent quality, and it turns really well considering the number of pieces and the complexity. There's no difficulty turning it all. You can see it's easily fingertipable without any effort at all. It really is superb quality. Very smooth, no catches, no pops, nothing like that in the time I've been solving it. I was a little bit surprised. I'm still fairly certain it's possible, but I didn't get any parity type situations because you've got some identical pieces here, and I did wonder if it would lead to some parities. But then I suppose if you do it cuboid style, you're going to resolve the parities at some point. But yeah, I haven't reached anything like that, so I don't know whether it's actually possible or not. The most challenging part for me was these kind of single coloured edges rather than these. I mean, I know you've got 2 colours on the top one, but you've got these 2 single coloured ones underneath, which you don't have in these kind of edges. Was getting those solved at the same time as getting all the corners solved. I had to kind of alter my solving order before I could finish it off. I was struggling for a little while. That's probably the thing that took the longest time in my first solve, just trying to figure that out. But yeah, a really great quality puzzle. It's a lot of fun to solve, and will get solved quite regularly, I think, this one, as well as all the others of this particular series. I really am a fan of them, and I'm really glad I've got this one in my collection. So yeah, if it's something you're interested in, especially if you've had any of the other ones in the series, but even if you haven't, then this is a really, really fun puzzle, and yeah, another great addition to the series, and I highly recommend going out and buying one of these. They're not cheap, but they're not stupidly expensive either. They I think it was $25, so yeah, reasonable price for a great quality puzzle, and that's a lot of fun to solve. Yeah, you can't really go wrong. Alright then guys, thank you very much for watching this video once again. Please click like and subscribe if you like my videos. It helps them to get seen by other people, and I will see you next time. Take care now.